Hello everyone, my name is Derek. I'm the career guy with the bow tie. Please like and subscribe. And today's video, we're going to be going over some career advice. But first, I'd like to have this disclaimer out there, just a friendly heads up. The advice I'm sharing is purely meant to be helpful and informative. If you're seeking more guidance, feel free to get in touch. I do have a LinkedIn page, so anyone can add me if they want to, or consider consulting with a career coach for tailored assistance. Remember, everything discussed here isn't financial advice, so take it all in as entertainment and make your decisions wisely. So, please make your own decisions wisely. What I like to do though right now is I'd like to go to this Excel sheet that I created. This Excel sheet right here, I think this is something good to do. Every week or every day that I post some videos, I'm going to have like this jobs report. Maybe we should change the name, not to the weekend jobs report, but just to the jobs report. So today on November 25th, I post, I think these are good jobs. You can find, on USA Jobs currently there are 12,735 open positions. There's 26,405 open positions to federal employees. I went to Indeed. I do have a, Hartford. I'm gonna expand this a little bit, but I do have an MBA, so I just typed in business administration. I saw that there's 86,448 jobs in business administration. I do have a PhD in chemistry. So for those who are interested in chemistry jobs, there are currently 15,851 chemistry jobs. Now there's some other jobs here, but more importantly, let's just say you wanted to go into some type of trade. There's 168,659 laborers out there. There are 8,380 welding jobs out there. CDL is very strong right now. If you have a CDL, you are in demand. There's basically 302,000 jobs out there that require a CDL. Nursing is another strong job market out there with 586,507 jobs in nursing. So when you're making these career decisions, this is something that you should keep in mind, is how many job openings are there out in your particular field. If you'd like me to add your particular field, feel free to put that in the comments. I'm more than willing to put that in the comment, or not in the comments, but in this Excel sheet. So what I'd like to do now is to discuss on the dailyjobcuts.com. Before we get there though, let's look at the Consumer Price Index. Here's the Consumer Price Index. This is in October 2023. We can see that it's steadily going down. Last year we're above 6%. Now we're a little above 3%. I know Jay Powell wanted to get that down to 2%. We're well on our way. So let's see what happens. So we can see that we're at 3.2%. So when the next CPI comes out, we'll be sure to post that too. So I'm going to get a lot of my information from this website called dailyjobcuts.com. Feel free to go on there if you want to, or feel free to just watch the video and just relax. Sometimes I watch other YouTuber videos out there, such as the Edward PhD show. I've watched Student Loan Chit Chat. So those are two really good YouTubers out there. Please go ahead and watch their content. So it looks like, the big layoffs I'm seeing right now is British banks. If you are, in, England, it's not a good time to be, in the British banking system right now. We can see this right here. Britain's Lloyd's shakeup puts around 2,500 jobs at risk. That's a lot of jobs. So let me dive into the article. This article is written by Reuters. It's put out by US News and World Report. So it says London Reuters, Britain's biggest high street bank Lloyds is putting around 2,500 jobs at risk as part of a shakeup. A source familiar with the matter told Reuters, amid a renewed push by lenders to slash cuts. So Lloyds is poised to begin a consultation with staff in a number of roles, including analysts and product managers, the source said, adding many would go through a selection process, and it was unclear how many would ultimately be cut. So we have 2,500 jobs out there. They're going through a reduction in force, a RIF. It says staff are expected to be informed of the process as early as next week. So next week, the staff are going to be, they're going to let them know. And the source said adding it would also involve the creation of 120 roles. So we are putting 2,500 jobs at risk, and we're going to create 120. So we're really, we're losing, 2,880 jobs, or no, 2,380 jobs. Sorry about that. So that is a lot of jobs out there. It says, we are evolving and transforming our businesses to ensure we can do more for our customers and deliver the products and services they need, a Lloyd's spokesperson said, adding the bank was reviewing how teams work without elaborating on potential cuts. So they don't want to tell the workers who they want to cut right now. It says the news comes after Reuters reported on Thursday that Lloyd's rival Barclays is working on plans to save up to £1 billion, which is 1.25 billion USD, which could involve cutting as many as 2,000 jobs. It says most British banks have reported a run of strong profits, so they are getting strong profits as higher rates lifted lending revenue. So you may have seen this at the bank yourself. You have a money market account. You may be getting 5% interest on that. So they are getting strong, they have higher rates, but with investor concerns about tougher competition for savers' cash and potential loan defaults amid a cost of living crisis are weighing on the sector. So, that's why we come back to the consumer price index. It's better for that to go down for us if we can. So that's our first thing from that's our first news from dailyjobcuts.com. There was another one on here. Let me see. It says Barclays. That's what I said. We have Lloyd's and we have Barclays. Up to 2,000 job cuts possible. Basically the same thing. It says Barclays could cut 2,000 staff and push to cut costs amid falling profitability report. So this is put out by, Lewis Goss. This is published by Market Watch. It says, and I don't have access to this article. I'd have to pay for it. It says Barclays is drawing up plans to lay off as many as 2,000 staff as it seeks to cut its costs and reverse its declining profitability. So, not a good time to be in the banking business in England right now. So here's another one from dailyjobcuts.com. We can see this right here. Lakeland Community College 66. It says Lakeland Community College will lay off 10% of staff. It says 66 will lose their jobs come January despite steady enrollment. Okay, despite steady enrollment, they are still going to cut their jobs, or their staff, is what I meant. So this is by Mark Opry from The Scene. This was put out on November 20th, so pretty recently. It says, in a move that has stunned staff, Lakeland Community College board members voted last week to cut 66 employees, about 10% of its workforce. So, they must have, close to 700 employees then, with the hopes that the layoffs will save the institution from further dire financial straits. It says dozens of part and full-time workers, janitors, career service specialists, IT techs, groundkeepers, and others will lose their jobs come January 3rd. Those are really important. So I feel for these people. I just want to know, we have the upcoming holidays coming up. We just got done with Thanksgiving, and for them to learn, they found out this information before Thanksgiving. So for these people to learn about, losing their job, our jobs come January 3rd. That's very hard information for them to take in right now. So, let's be conscious of these people, and let's just hope for the best for them. It says the layoff notices coming abruptly and without much warning. So maybe they just found out this past Monday. And the eyes of some staff arrived in inboxes Tuesday evening following an executive board meeting on campus that was not publicly announced. It says, in order to balance the 2024 budget without using reserves, an email blast read shortly after the meeting, those 66 would be let go in the new year, 25 of those without benefit packages. It says LCC, Lakeland Community College President Morris Beveridge laid the groundwork for the announcement in an earlier email the previous Sunday, as he wrote, "This is where a magic wand would be most appreciated, as it does appear that despite our efforts over the preceding years, we are likely looking at balancing the budget through a reduction in employees." So here another riff right here. It says, staff told Scene they know not much more about Lakeland's budget than the general public. Those, for example, across Lake County that provide the college $21 million in tax revenue every year. So let's just see. This is LCC. This is what I might do. I might go like this, and I might type this, and then let's go to institutional research, and let's see if we can find the enrollment. Usually here we are. So Lakeland Community College, we have contacts, enrollment. I don't know if I'll have access to this. I am not. It says to use this dashboard, select charts for interactive data. Okay, so here we come. I've never used this before, so give me a second here to do this. It says this for Control Alt. Let me see. Here's the enrollment data. It says to use this dashboard, select charts for interactive data. Select again to clear. Okay. We'd like to know the enrollment. Oh, here we go. I think I figured it out. All right. That wasn't too bad. Let's get that out of the way. Hoping that would go out of the way. There we go. All right. So we can see that we have a decrease in enrollment from 2019. We have 6,524 students. We have 3,644 full-time employees. And over the years, the cuts have just keep on coming. So, I get it, that, it may not be sustainable to keep all the full-time employees on, as, we've lost, 15, roughly, 1,650 students over the course of a few years. That's a lot of revenue. So, that's kind of how I'd look at it. So if you're looking at a career at Lakeland Community College, they just cut 66 positions. Enrollment does look like it's stabilized, though. I mean, from 2022 to 2023, they had an increase of 33 students. This is just not, I want to point this out. This is just not a Lakeland Community College problem. Obviously we found this data from dailyjobcuts.com, but this is nationwide where I've seen community college enrollment decline. And that's kind of sad in a way, in my opinion. I think there's a lot of value in going to community college that, is not seen by the general public. What do I mean by that? I think you get an excellent return on your investment. So, we go back to those jobs. Let's go back here. Let me go back to this screen. You can learn how to be a welder, plumber, and electrician. Maybe you have to go do an apprenticeship. I'm not all familiar with it, but I do know you'll have to take some classes, and you may have to take them at the community college and do your apprenticeship out, in the real world. But, here, these are pretty good paying jobs. Electrician, plumber, welder, you can get a CDL, and I have other videos that do talk about, what these jobs pay. So you please watch my other videos. So that's that. But let's go on to some good news. We have GHD Group in Orlando, Florida, up to 200 plus jobs added. So it says Australia-based company to add up to 200 jobs here. So in Orlando, they're going to get 200 plus jobs. It says the Australia-based engineering, architecture, and construction services firm this month established its U.S. engineering design organization hub, and they're looking to add 200 plus jobs. So here's a wonderful picture of these people, and they are going to be adding jobs in the near future. There's another one on here that I think is particularly interesting for us here. Let me see. Here was one Bad Boy Moors in Batesville, Arkansas, plus 300. But look at this one right here. Clayco to invest $50 million, so 400 plus at Berkeley headquarters. So this is in Berkeley, Missouri. It says, "We love Missouri. Clayco to invest $50 million, add 400 jobs at new Berkeley headquarters." I do apologize for that. I have a dog, and she's whining right now. She really wants me to see me. But it says more than 400 high-paying jobs could soon be coming to North St. Louis County. This article is written by Holden Kerwicki from 5 on Your Side. And what this company does is they invest in lithium-ion batteries. So it says Missouri Governor Mike Parson made the announcement Monday as part of a multi-million-dollar incentives package. It says despite adding 31,000 jobs in the Show Me State in 2023, Parson said the St. Louis region continues to lag behind the rest of the state. So they're going to be adding, it says Clark said the plan is to move all 600 Clayco employees into the new corporate headquarters. And here's the kicker right here. It says, we're adding about 40 people per month right now, Clark said. We bring them to St. Louis. We train them in St. Louis, and about half of them stay here. Well, 50% stay here. It says these are engineering jobs. Our average payroll is $121,000 per person. So what a great opportunity if you are wanting to move to St. Louis. To earn $121,000. Apologize for that. She really needed to go to the bathroom, so I got her out there. So, like I was going to end, in St. Louis, you can find a really decent house for $121,000 average income. Let me see. Let's just check that. Yep, 121K. You can see that there is a 4-bed, 3-bath. For $375,000. We see another one for $115,000, $328,000, $225,000. I mean, these houses look pretty good. $475,000, that might be a little too much, but if you had a dual income, that could be doable. $320,000. So let's just say, you were interested in this one for $320,000. If you had 20% down, that's how Zillow goes. It would cost you, O'Fallon is a suburb of St. Louis. That would cost you, let me see, give me a second, $2,378. So well within your budget. So if you like this video, please like and subscribe. I enjoy making these videos for you. Again, my name is Derek. I'm the career guy with a bow tie. Add me on LinkedIn, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thank you, and have a great day. Bye now.